Did you know that heart disease is still the #1 killer in America today? Every year, hundreds of thousands of families lose a loved one to heart attacks, and often these tragedies come as a shock. Many people walk around feeling fine, not realizing that high blood pressure or cholesterol is quietly damaging their arteries. But here's the hopeful part: your daily choices can dramatically lower your risk, and it doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, one of the most powerful ways to protect your heart could be as simple as what you put in your grocery cart. Nature has given us a variety of delicious fruits packed with compounds that fight inflammation, lower cholesterol, and help keep blood vessels flexible. For anyone who loves food and wants to live a long, independent life, this is good news. Let's start by picturing this. You wake up in the morning, slice into a creamy avocado, or grab a crisp apple with your lunch. It doesn't feel like medicine. It feels like pleasure. Yet behind that flavor are powerful nutrients working like a shield around your heart. Americans love convenience, and the great news is that these fruits are widely available in every supermarket. You don't need exotic powders or expensive supplements. You need real, whole foods your grandparents would recognize. The first heart hero we have to talk about is the avocado. For a long time, fat was painted as the enemy, but now we know not all fats are created equal. The type of fat in avocados is exactly the kind your heart loves: monounsaturated fat. It helps lower the bad cholesterol known as LDL and raises the good kind, HDL. When your LDL is too high, it can build up inside your arteries like gunk in a drain, but avocados help clear it out. And this isn't just theory. Large studies have shown that people who eat avocados regularly have a significantly lower risk of heart disease. Imagine trading your morning buttered toast for avocado toast, or adding slices of avocado to your salad instead of cheese. You get that creamy satisfaction without the artery clogging downside. On top of that, avocados are rich in potassium, which helps your body balance out the effects of sodium. Too much sodium is a big reason so many Americans have high blood pressure. Potassium relaxes blood vessel walls and helps regulate fluid balance, easing that pressure naturally. One avocado also gives you fiber, antioxidants like vitamins C and E, and carotenoids that fight inflammation. This isn't just theory, this is nature's pharmacy. The best part is how versatile avocados are. You can mash them into guacamole, blend them into smoothies, or just eat them with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Every time you choose avocado instead of a processed snack or saturated fat, you're voting for a stronger heart. Now, let's move on to a true American classic, the apple. We've all heard the saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," and there's a lot of truth in it. Apples are humble and inexpensive, but they pack a serious punch when it comes to heart protection. They're rich in soluble fiber, especially pectin, which acts like a sponge in your digestive system, binding to cholesterol and carrying it out of your body before it can do harm. Multiple studies have found that people who eat apples regularly have lower cholesterol, lower blood pressure, and less inflammation. They also tend to have healthier body weights. Think about how easy it is to grab an apple on your way out the door or slice one into your oatmeal. The crunch and natural sweetness satisfy without the empty calories you get from processed snacks. Apples are also rich in polyphenols, plant compounds with antioxidant power. One in particular, quercetin, helps relax blood vessels and reduce inflammation. This means smoother blood flow and less wear and tear on your arteries. And for anyone worried about managing their weight or blood sugar, apples are your friend. The fiber slows down digestion and keeps you feeling full. When you combine all these effects, lower cholesterol, improved blood pressure, less inflammation, you have a fruit that can quietly and effectively lower your heart attack risk without you feeling deprived. Berries are another gift from nature that no one should overlook. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, these little jewels are loaded with nutrients that directly protect your cardiovascular system. They're rich in anthocyanins, the pigments that give berries their vibrant red and blue colors. These compounds have been shown to reduce blood pressure, improve blood vessel flexibility, and decrease LDL cholesterol oxidation, which is one of the first steps toward plaque buildup. One long-term study found that women who ate just 3 servings of berries per week had a significantly lower risk of heart attacks. That's just a handful of berries added to your yogurt or smoothie a few times a week. Berries are also full of fiber and vitamin C, which support blood vessel health and immune function. And they're low in calories, which means you can enjoy them generously without worrying about your waistline. Picture a summer afternoon, a bowl of fresh strawberries with a little whipped cream, or a winter morning with warm oatmeal topped with frozen blueberries. These are simple pleasures that also work like natural medicine. Americans love flavor, and berries deliver that in spades while quietly helping your arteries stay young. Another fruit that deserves a permanent spot in your kitchen is the kiwi. It might not be as common in American households as apples or bananas, but it should be. Kiwis are bright green inside, with a tangy, sweet flavor that feels refreshing. What makes kiwis special is their incredibly high vitamin C content. Just one kiwi can cover most of your daily needs. Vitamin C is a potent antioxidant that protects your blood vessels from damage. Kiwis also contain potassium, vitamin E, and fiber. Research has shown that eating just 2 or 3 kiwis a day can help lower blood pressure and improve cholesterol numbers. One study even found that kiwis helped reduce platelet aggregation, which is when your blood gets too sticky and prone to clotting. Preventing dangerous clots is one of the keys to avoiding heart attacks. Plus, kiwis are easy to eat. Just cut them in half and scoop with a spoon, or slice them into salads and yogurt. They bring color, flavor, and heart protective power. Let's talk about pears, another fruit often overlooked. Pears are juicy, naturally sweet, and full of dietary fiber. A medium pear gives you about 6 grams of fiber, much of it soluble fiber that helps sweep cholesterol out of your system. They also contain potassium and flavonoids, which help relax blood vessels and fight inflammation. Some of the strongest benefits come from the skin, so don't peel your pears, eat them whole. Pears help regulate blood sugar, making them an excellent choice for people with diabetes or anyone trying to maintain a healthy weight. And since diabetes and obesity are major risk factors for heart disease in America, pears are a delicious way to fight back. Imagine slicing a ripe pear over cottage cheese or mixing it with walnuts in a salad. You get crunch, sweetness, and powerful nutrients all in one. Papaya might remind you of the tropics, but you can find it in most American grocery stores year-round now. This orange, fleshed fruit is rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, potassium, and fiber. It also contains unique antioxidants like lycopene and beta-carotene, which protect cells from oxidative stress. Some studies have even looked at fermented papaya products and found improvements in cholesterol and markers of inflammation. Papaya's high vitamin C content helps keep your blood vessels flexible and supports your immune system. Its fiber helps lower LDL cholesterol and keeps digestion running smoothly. If you've never tried papaya, it has a sweet, melon-like flavor that's wonderful in smoothies, fruit salads, or just eaten fresh with a squeeze of lime. It's another delicious way to load your plate with heart protective compounds. Finally, we have guava, a fruit that may surprise you with how powerful it is. Guava has even more vitamin C than oranges, plus high levels of potassium and fiber. Research has shown that eating guava regularly can improve cholesterol levels and lower blood pressure. In one study, people who ate guava before meals had significant improvements in their heart health markers. Guava's fiber helps prevent cholesterol buildup, while its potassium supports healthy blood pressure. It also tastes amazing, sweet, floral, and refreshing. You can eat the skin and seeds blended into a smoothie, or just slice and enjoy. For Americans looking for variety beyond apples and bananas, guava is an exciting way to add heart protective power to your diet. What's important to understand is that no single fruit is a magic bullet. The real power comes from variety and consistency. Each of these 7 fruits offers different nutrients that complement each other. When you make it a habit to include a mix of them in your weekly meals, you create a nutrient safety net for your heart. You lower bad cholesterol, raise good cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, calm inflammation, and protect your arteries from damage. Over time, these small choices add up to big protection. Think about what matters most to you. Maybe it's walking your daughter down the aisle, traveling in retirement, playing with your grandkids, or simply staying independent in your own home as you age. A healthy heart is your ticket to all those dreams. Imagine an America where we focus on prevention rather than pills, where we use food as our first line of defense. This isn't a pipe dream. It starts in your own kitchen. The next time you're at the store, look for those creamy avocados, crisp apples, colorful berries, tangy kiwis, juicy pears, tropical papayas, and fragrant guavas. Fill your cart with them. Replace some processed snacks or sugary desserts with these naturally sweet, fiber-rich options. Your heart will thank you with every beat. And while you're making these changes, know that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to give up all your favorite foods or follow some complicated diet plan. Just adding more of these heart-friendly fruits on a regular basis makes a difference. Think of it as crowding out the bad by filling up on the good. Over time, your taste buds adjust and you'll start craving these natural flavors. Plus, fruits bring joy. They're colorful, vibrant, and alive, just like the life you want to live. So as you sit down to plan your meals this week, ask yourself, what can I add that loves my heart back? Maybe it's avocado on your toast, an apple with lunch, a bowl of berries at night instead of chips. These little choices are acts of love for yourself and your family. You're not just preventing a heart attack, you're investing in more years and better years. Thank you for taking the time to care about your heart. Share this knowledge with someone you love, because we all deserve the chance to live long, healthy, independent lives. If you start today, your future self will thank you. And every time you bite into a crisp apple or sweet papaya, you'll know you're doing something powerful for your health. America has always been about freedom, and there's nothing more freeing than a strong, healthy heart that lets you live life on your terms. Make these 7 fruits a regular part of your diet, and you'll be stacking the odds in your favor for many good years to come. When you take control of your heart health through simple steps like this, you're part of a bigger movement, one that says we don't have to accept heart disease as inevitable. We can fight back with knowledge, with everyday choices, with the bounty that nature has already provided. It's not about fear, it's about empowerment. You have the power to make a difference in your health story. Starting now, starting with your very next meal, you can choose life, energy, and vitality. If this message resonates with you, take it to heart. Literally. Fill your plate with color, choose whole foods over processed ones, and savor every bite. Life is sweeter when you feel good, when you have the strength to do what you love with the people you love. And all of that starts with taking care of the most important muscle in your body, your heart. Here's to your health, your happiness, and your future. May it be as bright and full of flavor as the fruits we've talked about today.